was a victim of a goblin boy. Cyrax sucked his wiener, yeah, he sucked his wiener. Blind Billy, Blind Billy, woo! And Blind Billy Blue. Cyrax started sucking, and all the heavy breathing was it the blind leading the blind. The Google light, sucking the blind. One time he said it was just one time, it was only one time. One time. Back at school on Monday, confusion had descended on the stool and the room. Blind Billy chose to end it. Stern looks abound, unanimous resound. The abuse had to end. No more major league dreams, and coach won't put you in. Grab your shit and beat it was the decision. Chance Wilkins, the blind abuser, what a ugly little loser. Leave those kids alone. Ooh. Cyrax started sucking, and all the heavy breathing was it the blind leading the blind. The Google light, sucking the blind. One time he said it was just one time, it was only one time. One time. Cyrax started sucking, and all the heavy breathing was it the blind leading the blind. The Google light, sucking the blind. One time he said it was just one time, it was only one time. One time. Woo! Back at school on Monday, confusion had descended on the school and the room. Blind Billy chose to end it. Stern looks abound, unanimous resound. The abuse had to end. No more major league dreams, and coach won't put you in. Grab your shit and beat it was a good decision. Chance Wilkins, the blind student, what a ugly little loser. Leave those kids alone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Back at school on Monday, confusion had descended on the school and the room. Blind Billy chose to end it. Stern looks abound, unanimous resound. The abuse had to end. No more major league dreams, and coach won't put you in. Grab your shit and beat it was the decision. Chance Wilkins, the blind abuser, what an ugly little loser. Leave those kids alone. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Disclaimer. We here at Slaughterhouse practice fair use and transformative content. Things we say may upset you or make you laugh. We don't care which. If you find you are offended by anything the hosts or guests say, we still don't care. Fuck Billy.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hey, greetings, everyone. Not many people have heard the Blind Billy song. That was back when the great and very well missed Music Biz Marty was around. 10 days ago, he passed away a year ago. Um,
Oh my
so
God, has it been a year already?
yeah, it's been a year.
Jesus Christ.
And the vultures are spinning. That Cassandra chick is trying to make mad cash off this shit. She's she came up in my algorithm, and I just noticed she's like at 4,000 fucking um followers and shit. It's just ridiculous. So Taylor Noir, I have not changed any of my settings. You should still be a mod. I don't know if they fucked up the mod, what they're doing. But yeah, you're still a mod. I didn't change nothing. I haven't kicked anybody or anything. We're going to cover a couple things. I had not planned on covering Cyrax, which Yami is excited because she has lots of questions.
I have many.
Yes, we're going to cover a little bit of the Carrie thing, and it kind of shifted which way the show was going to go today, because when I messaged Yami earlier this week, I was like, "Hey, you want to go shit on Carrie some more?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Cool." and then I heard FML. You didn't miss much, Coyote, so I don't have to go back. I mean, honestly, you missed a song. You might want to go back and check that out. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the shields. I don't get the shields. What's going on with that? I really don't. They went from hammers to shield, or wrenches to shields, and everybody's got by their name. It's fucking annoying. YouTube's really fucking up left and right.
I'm wondering if YouTube is trying to be like Rumble, because I know Rumble uses the shields, which, by the way, I find that Rumble, despite my first initial hesitation, because it is kind of like a right-wing type shtick, I actually like Rumble better. We just need to get more people in there so we can, like, fuck up Rumble.
Oh, fuck me. So, well, God damn it. Yeah, Burnt Toast. If you think I'm boring as shit or don't like me very much, I'm not going to feel bad if you go watch Burnt Toast. She's apparently live on Rumble right now doing Repo. I went and bought Repo just because it looked like it was so fun.
It was so much fun. She's got mods on there too, so.
Yeah, it looks like it's a fun ass game. So I got it. It looks like it's going to be. I've never really played any of those fear-based games where you're like hiding and don't want the monster to get you and shit. Typically, I have a gun and can shoot the monster. So it's not something I'm used to. So it's going to be interesting when I play.
Just play the Toasty. You'll be fine.
No mod meeting for you, poor Sydney. Hang on. I just realized I could do something because I did this. So give me a second. See, remove Taylor. I'm going to remove you from mod. Go ahead and type something in because I can change your mod standings. So we're going to start with Carrie. So holy shit, I called it a while ago. She is shitting on all of the goddamn podcasts right now.
Can I say that 21 might be right on the money when he says that Calypso and TJ are going to be the next Rev and Shandy?
Oh, absolutely. It's funny as shit. See there. Now you're now you're a managing mod member, Tailored. So that should give you maybe back the shit that you might have been missing. I don't know if they changed my shit around. But you're always promoting shit and catching channel links and shit. So, but yeah,
fantastic. I love this for her.
Oh my God. I mean, is nobody in her hug box realizing what the fuck's happening? Now she's pulling Calypso into this shit.
Yeah. And she spilled the beans that Calypso, during the second interview with William, was fucking driving to TJ's place. TJ didn't move. He's still where he's at. And Calypso, with her children, might I add, moved in with him.
Okay, so I misunderstood. So I thought that TJ had to move out when he broke up with his, half his age girlfriend.
Yeah, he probably moved into his parents' place, but he said
Okay, that's what I was assuming.
But he didn't.
And so she took she got 2 kids?
2 or 3 kids. I think it's 2, but don't quote me on that. I just know that she has children.
So she took her children, however many miles away, and moved in with a slobbering drunk. And Billy kind of hit it on the head. He's a slobbering drunk where, like, this is like a step up from a step down from Shanny's move. Shanny moved into a slobbering drunk who had money. TJ's poor as fuck, and he lost his job at Bonefish. So I'm going to go ahead and assume it. And even though I love the place, I'm going to go ahead and assume he's a Waffle House cook now.
You just like Waffle House. You have Waffle House on the brain. Like,
dude,
even with messaging, you were like, I'm at Waffle House. I'm like,
well, dead ass telling you the truth. I was at Waffle House. I mean, fuck, I love Waffle House. Give me all the shit you want.
Telling the poor cooks, instead of 7 eggs, they gave you 11.
Yes, I was. Okay, so they know my order so much. I normally order 2 chicken breasts and 4 eggs. And then after that, I order 3 more. I don't get 7 eggs at once because they'll get cold by the time I try to eat all 7 eggs plus the chicken. So I order 3 more, and I usually put up 3 fingers, my middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger, signaling 3 more. Well, the cook isn't our normal cook. She was transferred over to fill a role, and she assumed it was 3 orders of eggs. So they set up 6 eggs. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? So it was 10 eggs. I apologize. I was miscounted, but it was 6 total. So I had 10 eggs. They only charged me for 7. So cool. But it's like, y'all trying to kill me.
I mean, you said that you didn't want to wake up, so maybe they just wanted to fulfill that wish.
Trying to help me out a little bit. Yeah, Waffle House is good food in a show, and people don't realize. Okay, so Waffle House nowadays is safer than Perkins, and IHOP and shit, because there's less room to fight. You know what I mean? So most of the fights are happening now in the Perkins and shit.
Which is kind of weird because I grew up on Perkins and it was always like that fancy. It wasn't like Golden Corral fancy, but it was like Midwestern fancy.
It was family dining. That's it. But now, and those chairs, they yeet those chairs pretty fucking good. Yes, Coyote, I am the egg devourer. I eat a lot of eggs, actually. It's a good source of protein and whatnot. But I have fun at the Waffle House, and they all know me there, which is, I know what gives me a black belt in white trash, but whatever.
The other thing about Carrie too that I really love.
Yeah.
She is still going up on Hussey's panel and just fucking ruining the streams. She keeps doing it, and I love it.
Oh, absolutely. It's you've been kind of pointing me in these directions. It's funny. It's funny that it's like, what the, she is trash. She tries to make everything about herself at the exact same time as saying, this isn't about me. I'm not making it about myself. The whole time making it about herself. It's a lack of self-awareness is amazing.
And you know who else is kind of zoning in on her now?
Who's that?
The bodega.
Oh, no.
Yes. And Negs is covering her too.
Yeah. So
I love it for her.
I love this. Yes, Carrie, 100%. Keep going after Negs. Keep going after the bodega. That has worked out so well. No one ever goes IRL over there. Nope, they
Oh
don't.
no, they're totally professional and not try to dox your kids or anything.
Not at all.
Yeah.
There won't be actual like cease and desist orders sent, lawyers possibly getting involved. None of that shit happened over there ever. So yeah, you're good. You're good. Keep going. Fucking retard. Oh, by the way, and her saying retard. Remember how much shit she gave me for saying retard?
Oh yeah. And here she is dropping it left and right.
Yep. What happened, Carrie? That's why you're a cow. Like, I stand 10 toes down on every fucking thing I say. If I apologize, it's because I might have gotten information wrong. And I will apologize for getting information wrong. If I call you a retard, I'm calling you a retard and I will stand behind it. You're a retard. Yeah, she's offended by retard because she is one. That might be why she's given herself the pass to say retard. But I don't think that works. I don't think she's of color to be dropping that hard R like she do.
Well, she tries to. I mean, she did sing that song, and
Well, no, remember the recent ones where she just straight up said it?
oh yeah, because she blamed Azria. She was talking to Azria, and she somehow I can't even come up with the excuse. Like, I can't even replicate it because it's so stupid.
Fucking wow, Taser. Just fucking wow. God damn it. Okay, so I'm not watching the Super Bowl today. I was under the impression Frank said they may not TGR might not go live because the Super Bowl is going on tonight. I don't watch the Super Bowl because it's just it's a half a butt hair above being flag football at this point.
Yeah, I don't really watch the Super Bowl unless it's the Vikings versus the Packers, but we haven't had years.
I'm at the age, yeah, I'm old, but I remember watching football, and it was a good game if at least two of the players had blood coming off them. Yeah, that was a good game. Back in the 80s, they had people like walking around with no teeth, even after they were wearing the mouthpieces because they're getting fucked up. That was football. It's just not the same. Yeah, did everything come out okay? Sling Blade. That, by the way, Sling Blade is Taser. Like I said, they fuck shit up. YouTube fuck shit up with this stuff. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, so she's gonna start fucking with Bodega. She's gonna start fucking with Negs. Brilliant. And she's fucking up Hussy's stream. Eventually, Hussy's gonna get bored with her. She does. She's done that with everyone else that's been around her.
I just can't wait. And you know what else is going to be happening? Even her views, like her commenters or, audience is starting to say, why do you even care what 21 or Tragic or fucking Negs? Why do you care what they think? Why are you caring what Low Cow Productions is saying? And she's like, you know what? That's my New Year's resolution. I'm not going to talk about drama.
And here we are. And that's the thing. She's actually losing her views and shit because her people are like, bro, can you just like talk about the shit you did before? Like, they're getting bored. But by all means, Carrie, keep whining and crying. You really care about YouTube so much, and Yami doesn't even have a channel. I barely go live as it is. When I get a little frisky and I want to say something, I'll pull up a live. That's what I did. But we're not going to waste too much time on you, Carrie. Oh fuck. Oh, by the way, speaking of Carrie, has anybody noticed that Cuck Mike has been missing? Like,
I actually not noticed until you mentioned it.
Yeah, like you took away his best friend, and now he's just like You're not. That's how bad it is. Your dude won't even go on your streams with you if TJ or someone else isn't up there because even he's bored of you. Fuck, bored housewife? No, bored husband. You're a boring housewife. You got that shit so twisted. By the way, I love that you keep getting happy deliveries.
Yeah. She's had so far 2 concrete deliveries from the Brick Boys, and
the Cinder Block Boys, they are so awesome.
all I can say is, Carrie, yeah, you just had to get rid of your locale. You got rid of your milk, and now you even got their curse.
Yes, Carrie is parasocial as fuck. Hi, Cruella. Hi, Red Feather. Sorry, we were chatting, so I missed a couple of people coming in. Jasmine, Monique, welcome. We got Miss Mud Duck. We got Firefly. We got Shanny go dump it the bucket. We got Lulz Cow Production. Always glad to see you coming in. Yeah, parasocial is a great way to wait till the bags of manure start coming in. Oh shit, yeah. See, I'll say this before we move on to Cyrax, because I'm sure there are people in the chat that aren't familiar with the lore. And because he went trending last weekend, I think it was, a lot of people have been getting shit wrong because it hits my algorithm, and I've heard shit that are wrong. Somebody brought up AJ Vega in the wrong context, shit like that. But what I was going to say is, Carrie, you're fucking around with the wrong people because all of your docs is out there. And when I say all of your docs is out there, Kiwi Farms has your docs. You posted your husband's military ID online.
And she started her channel with her real fucking name.
Yeah, this thing called the Wayback Machine, and people have screenshots. So, like, your Facebook is out there. Your Instagram is out there, your Twitter is out there, your address is out there, and because you were smart enough to put your full government name out there, and Michael's whole ass government name, Kiwi Farms has it, and yeah, the people you're fucking with will go IRL.
Oh yeah,
and you're going to enjoy every bit of it. It's a recipe for disaster, Matt. See, exactly.
It's only just begun.
Oh, welcome, Yado and Graveyard Flowers. And I forgot to mention you, Coyote. I apologize. Welcome, Coyote. So that's what we're going to move on from there. So into Cyrax. What do you want to know?
I do know that I am exactly 11 minutes away from him, and I am terrified.
Don't be. He never leaves the house. They actually lock a door to keep him in. I'm not, and I wish I was joking, but you know those ghetto doors on like Project Homes that have the. Okay, so
they have a ghetto door.
Their back door has that, and it has a deadbolt on the inside that you need a key for. So he literally doesn't leave the house.
So Sally actually was smart about one thing.
Yeah, well, she kind of got it. Like, there is a lot going on. Like you said, there's so much that people don't know. Like, there used to be a bus stop right by their house. They had to move it. That's a real thing.
Hilarious.
Yes, it's oh yeah, he did go to thank you, Cruella. Yeah, recently he did go to the mall because he was catfished to go over there by that Cassandra chick.
Yeah, it's the Chapel Hill Mall.
Yep. And how steep is the hill that he possibly fell down, since you're familiar with the area?
Okay, so it looks big, but it's not that steep. You know how some hills kind of like look massive
until you get on them?
Yeah, until you get on them and they're just like a slight little incline. They're perfect for sledding for kids.
Oh, for
I mean,
fuck's sake. The
so
way he described it was that he fell off a cliff.
no, it's just this cute little molehill, basically. And like, so when I saw the video, I recognized some of the stores, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, no, no, I know this mall. And then I found out last weekend, Griffin Doggo was actually the one who told me Cyrax's address. The
Oh
first
Lord.
thing I did was checked between mine and his. I am fucking 11 minutes away via car.
Oh my God. Yeah. See, here's the sad part about how long I've been in this community. I know his address by heart, and not because I've ever sent anything to him. I've heard it so many fucking times, and about 40% of the times that I heard it was from his own mouth.
I mean, I I've never paid attention because again, I am so close and I don't want to know. But now that that information is in me, I am so glad I don't go into Akron. Like my job is not even in the Akron area.
Cruella wants to know if you have a paintball gun. I'm not sure why. Probably so he could go shoot his house. Yammy's not going anywhere near that little troll.
No, I don't even own a paintball gun. Like I don't even own a gun. And to be honest, I would not fare very well with a gun. I'll rather have a frying pan or a knife. I'm really good at knives. Knives are fun.
Edge weapons have their joys. I have a magnetic bar above my desk that has like all of my hunting knives on it. Like Gerber's. I got my Benchmade is up there. I have Cricket. I have my K bar. I got several knives up there. But yeah, it's
Taserface, thank you. I would
yeah, tasers all not all that far from you. They could drive down there in a decent amount of time and give you a pew pew.
oh no, I don't think they want to see me. I might look like Shani and they'll be afraid and drive away and I'll be like, connect.
That's funny shit, crew. I was like, do you know anybody with a paintball gun who wants to make an easy $100? 2.5 hours from Taser. So by the way, while Yami is asking questions, if you guys have questions that you don't know or heard rumors about and you're not sure about, ask in the chat. I'll answer. Like I said, I've been around since the real Jamie Nicole. And how all of this started with Music Biz Marty. I just wasn't active. I just listened or watched the videos and the live streams. I never actually participated until a few years ago.
Yeah, back when you were Swamp Pirate.
Yeah, that's correct. And I've not been since. And I've left the Cyrax community, but I still keep tabs, but I don't really engage that much. Cruella DeVille is someone who knows me. Her and I have chatted several times in Discord.
Honestly, the Cyrax community, I like to be the kind where it's a zoo situation. I will look, but I will not touch.
Yeah.
You guys do what you want to do. Just leave me out of it because I actually value my privacy. And the fact that Carrie wanted to touch the Cyrax community by saying she wanted William Glory Hole and was it CVF? She wanted them to look into 21, and I laughed.
Mo, it's a full-time job. Appreciate the question. He asked me, I have a question. I can't do a Jewish accent. I tried. I have a question. Are you a giant douche canoe on weekends or do you work full time? I am a douche canoe full times. So James, yeah, Cyrax asked Jamie's nudes the day after she passed.
Yeah, that was
Because she would want him to have
fucked up.
She would want him to have it. But you know, it's shit like that. Like A lot of people don't know the real reason for Marty. Marty used to just fuck with him prior to that, like they, lolcow shit. And he got pulled in. Marty started paying attention to Cyrax. Oh yeah, Carrie was upset that MBM didn't know who the fuck she was. That's fucking great.
I want a simple acknowledgement from Music Biz Marty, but I didn't care if he didn't know me or not. Carrie, don't fucking cry about it just because people don't know who the fuck you are. You're not that important.
Just for the record, Music Biz Marty's a great dude, but it's not somebody you want to notice you. You don't want to notice you because it's not that necessarily Marty's a bad guy, but you just took the place of somebody who wanted that spot. And the Cyrax universe is cannibalistic as fuck.
Dude, it was because of Music Biz Marty that Cyrax wasn't getting as much shit as he is now. Like, because Music Biz Marty is gone, that safety net fucking disintegrated. It went, and suddenly he is having the he is having the time of his life, and by time of his life I mean he's in hell.
Yes. Griffin Doggo, absolutely correct. You do not want to be on the radar in the Cyrax universe unless you're one of the top dog. A good perfect example of what happens. Schmeckelcat gone. Burger Boy gone. Tyler NY gone. Tyler NY was one of his biggest trolls.
Gone.
What's that?
MC Nemesis gone.
Well, MC Nemesis wasn't really a friend. He tried to get in with Music Biz Marty, but he was such a rolling train wreck. MBM didn't want anything to fucking do with him. I started fucking with him. That's why I know the shit I do about him. But no, everybody left me alone because MC Nemesis was bullshit. Nobody give a fuck. When Dylan was around, I made Dylan rage the fuck out, but nobody really cared because Marty was done with him at that point. Nobody cared. But then I dipped. I was like, this is enough for me, and I distanced myself from the universe because a lot of it was just starting to cycle. It was just, it was everything was repeating itself over and over again.
Oh, it's kind of like Girl World, but locale version? No.
He's a horror cow, so
yeah.
But the best thing that I thought was going was the amount of attention they gave to Cyrax kept him from actually messaging little kids, we hope. Because the catfish were constantly in his DMs. So if they're messaging catfish, they weren't messaging kids. And to touch on what somebody started saying on Friday, Tab started saying on Friday, and Masshole kind of covered, Ohio fucking sucks. Okay. There's an extra.
The only good thing in Ohio at this rate.
Well, yeah, but you're not military, so you're out of this one. You are reprieved from the shitness. So like they can do a sting, but Ohio has an entrapment clause or loophole. Like if they do a sting, most defense attorneys, if you pay for one, typically get that shit kind of thrown out because the entrapment laws, they've probably changed them in the last couple of years, but the entrapment laws would let them get off of it because it was technically entrapment. So they can't file. Like Tav said on Friday, Ohio is like in the bottom 5 for states with the most lax predator laws. It's fucked. So that's why he's safe. That's why his daddy's safe up in Alaska, because they too are really lax with their predator laws. It's really fucked. And that's part of the problem that, with all this evidence and shit that they can see, they can't do anything. Their hands are really kind of tied.
So this is how how fucking Cyrax has been getting away with it for so long.
Yeah, it's pretty much it. If the cops don't do make more apprentices.
Which, you know, Akron PD, I do appreciate the stuff you do, but I also hate your laws too. So I can understand why you guys are frustrated. I understand why, you know, some of you guys are probably like, I fucking hate my job. I would
Hold
hate
on.
it too.
I missed this because I was on a rant. I want to read this because I caught a bit of it and it looks funny as fuck. Hustle Hooves. So I run a calculation as to why Bob Cratchit makes more money than a present day Walmart worker, and boom, Who's thinks I'm Jewish? No, it's your nose and your accent and the fact that you have a menorah. So,
Oh, fuck off. That's adorable. You just ignore the dying man, okay? Just ignore the old.
He's still mad that I sent him striped pajamas for Christmas. I swear to God. Yeah, so that's why it's so fucked in Ohio. They have such a hard time getting him for that shit because, unfortunately, the only way they're actually ever going to get him is if he has an actual fucking victim. How fucked is that?
I hope the girl that is currently catfishing him does not go down that route. Like, for real, please don't. I mean, as much as we would love to have a Chris Hansen episode, please don't. Just stay safe.
Yeah, I hate that that's how yeah, Sydney, really. It's just so fucked because the laws really protect them unless they actually fucking hurt a kid, deprive that child of their innocence. They're fine, which is really fucked up. Oh, yeah, we don't need any more proof to chances of Seiko. I just want, the Cyrax universe could just keep doing what they're doing, because as long as they're like crashing his internet, and like destroying his channels and breaking all of his shit, he's not talking to kids.
The blue screen of death was beautiful, and they fucked up his Xbox too with that USB drive.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It was beautiful. I honestly, I hate Chance with all my heart, because he's a fucking sicko. But seeing him suffering just gives me so much joy.
Rax had his kick deleted today. Fan-fucking-tastic. That is great.
I didn't even think that you could even get like banned from Kick.
If he did, he really fucked up. Or someone's being a buddy again and they got his information because he's so fucking stupid. He always gives his buddy trolls his passwords and logins. It's like without fail. That's how all of his shit gets taken over and shut down if he's not kicked. It's fucking amazing. The guy can keep doing stupid shit. Sorry, I'm playing fidget spinner with a fucking Colt single action right now. It's fucking ridiculous. And so a couple of things. Okay, so aside from the fact that he's a predator, we'll put that way up there on the top. One of the reasons why people fuck with him so much is back in the beginning, he used to steal music and claim it was his own.
I heard about that. Didn't he say that the music industry owed him like millions and billions?
He said he would be worth millions of dollars if people didn't keep stealing his music. One of the songs, if you go back to Tangerine Cat, it was great. They set it up perfect. Tangerine said, "This is my favorite song that Cyrax does," and he goes, "Cool." Marty's like, "Cool, bring up that song," and here's the lyrics to this group that made that same song 3 years ago. and the lyrics were identical. And it was, oh yeah, I'll get to that, Griffin Doggo. And it was identical. He legit stole the music for that song. And Griffin Doggo just brought it up. One of his songs was literally a little girl's poem about being sexually abused.
The fuck?
Yes.
Wait, so
And he stole it as his own.
I hope that people caught on. Like, it didn't take
Oh,
them
they
long.
caught on immediately. Because first of all, if you listen to the words, it's obviously through the eyes of a girl.
And he steals art as well. Are you fucking
Yes.
kidding me?
He would steal art. He stole a book. The book was Soul Senses. He respelled senses on it, and the original author was named A.J. Vega.
Did he?
They asked him questions about the book. One of the questions was, how many pages in it? He's like, oh, it's like 100 or 200 pages. If you wrote the book, you'd know how many pages it was. The other
course.
thing is they brought up, he goes, Music Biz Marty was like, Chance, can you tell me what a Mongol is? And he goes, oh, yeah, it's a biker gang, like the Hells Angels. The book was referring to the actual Mongols, like the people and tribes. That's what the
Yeah.
book was referring to. But he said it was a motorcycle gang. Are there Mongols? Yes, there is a motorcycle gang named the Mongols. You got that one right, brother. But sorry, that's not what you wrote about in that book that you claim you wrote. Oh, yeah, they also burned the brick devices. Great. And he signed for them. Cruella says she found the site that they stole it from. He also stole artwork. He had like graffitiized art. Remember the early 2000s, late 90s, the bent paint cans, cartoonized and shit. He had several of those that he claimed he did. And there's no fucking way.
I'm sorry, but with that, the way that lazy eye just wanders off, I don't think he could pick up a brush.
Oh, well, Griffin Doggo, slow down, bro. We have a lot of shit on Cyrax. Dude, you're talking about, like, we're going back like 9 years. So there's been a ton of shit he's done. So, yeah, that's where's your fun fact comment?
I got you. I got you, Matt. I got you, babe. Let's see.
Fun fact. I got it. Fun fact. When they got Rax to box up all the kill sticks for evidence, sent them back, sent him back
the one steering wheel to brick his new Xbox. He bricked 2 devices with the
same kill stick. That's fucking fun. Oh, Jesus Christ. He would.
Okay, I can see better than you. I have glasses.
Well, I'm looking at 2 different screens because it was way up there on our screen on our StreamYard. So yeah, Cruella said it. He traced his art from the computer screen because he doesn't have a printer. That's what he did. He did tracing, and he actually blamed shit on AI. Back when AI was straight up trash. You're talking about like 4 years ago. He was trying to say it was AI.
Are we talking about the same AI of is Bruno Mars gay?
Yes, butter sausage. Yeah, Hooves is old. So yeah, fuck you, Taser. You're like 4 years older than me, so eat a dick. So yeah, dude, I'm reading from 2 different screens, Brick with Eyes. Give me a break.
Wait. Chance looked up porn of Sally. Sally did porn?
Didn't Matt C send you the video? Matt C, send Yami that video. So
I don't want to see her porn. It's kind of like a very butthole. I don't even know the old lady was doing porn.
Just how old am I? Old. I have gray throughout my goatee. I still have a lot of my original hair, but there's a lot of gray in there.
I'm 37, sadly.
You're what?
I'm 37.
I got a little over 10 years on you. So yeah, thank you, Matt C. He's sending it to you now. Oh, you know what? This is how scatterbrained I get. There was 3 things that happened today. Remember, I was happy and I was sad. The other one was
Yeah.
frustrated,
Yes.
and irritated, I should say. Have you heard of
Because-
Hey Dudes? Have you heard of Hey Dude shoes?
No, I have not.
Okay, so they're kind of like skater shoes.
Okay.
I didn't want to wear them because the brand name is Hey Dude.
Mhm.
Which in my head I'm thinking, hey dude. So I didn't want to wear them for that reason. But while I was waiting for my background check to, let me have another gun, I was shopping in the store and they had some there. And I'm like, why is everybody talking about these so much? I tried one on and I bought a pair. Motherfucker. I still will not buy Crocs. So yeah. I called Taser and told him about it, and he goes like, "Yeah, they've been around for a while. They're comfy." Fuck you, Taylor. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. Super great. Thanks. Appreciate that. I'm the same age as your mom. So a brick with eyes. What did I buy? I bought Hey Dudes. And if you're talking about what did I buy for a gun, I bought a Uberti single action army reproduction. Uberti is an Italian gun manufacturer. They make a lot of Colt reproductions, and it is like they have it down to the micrometer to get everything as accurate as possible. And it's an 1871 model single action. It's a cowboy gun, and it's a real firing gun. It's a 357. I wanted to go.
38 caliber, right?
It's 357, but it will also shoot 38 special.
Okay.
Because the bullet size is roughly the same. I was going to go with the 45 Colt, but the slots for the bullets in the cylinder, the sidewall is thinner on the 45, and also the set screw for the ejector pin on the barrel, because the 45 and the 357 both have the same OD, the outer diameter of the barrel is the same. The IDs are different because the 45 is such a larger bullet. Well, the set screw can only go in one thread on the extractor pin housing. So, but with the 357, I can actually get it goes in deeper. There's more screws holding that on, so it won't fail. Yeah, it was just a couple of things that made me choose the 357 over the 45 Colt. Thanks. Whoever it was in the chat that made me go off on a tangent about my firearm that I just got today.
I didn't want to interrupt because it sounded like you were really happy and you deserve to have a little happiness. And
you know what, Cruella, that's fair. Stimming out on bullets and stuff, that's fair. I load all of my magazines one at a time. There are speed loaders. I don't own any because I enjoy loading my magazines one at a time. It's just me. It's something I enjoy. But anyway, back to racks.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So racks came from Connie and Rupel Smith. Connie was allegedly very mentally deformed. Is there anything known about Connie? No, she died in a house fire making ramen noodles.
Making ramen. I remember that. She was making ramen and she killed herself.
Because according to Rupel, the stovepipe for the wood burning stove was only a single walled stovepipe instead of being a double walled. So it burned the house down with her in it because apparently she didn't know how to find the exit. There are, yes, I've seen the interview with Cyrax's dad, Rupel. We'll get to that in a moment. So the theory that has floated around a few times is that because of the genetic disease, and I looked it up and I lost it and I don't remember how to pronounce it, but is it the kid from Stranger Things has the same condition. That's why he has no shoulders. That's why his mouth is shaped the way it is. His head is actually too small for his brain. That's actually why one of his eyes is all sticking out and everything and always wonky and shit. He's blind in one of them. Yeah,
So
RuPaul is
it's
now a trans woman. So, but that particular disease is often linked to incest.
Oh, okay. So it
So
was
it's possible that Connie was related, or Sally's actually the mom. There's a lot of weirdness going on there. So
wait. So if
It's-
Sally's the mom, who's the dad?
RuPaul is established as a father. And the reason why that theory is going around is because Connie's family will not contact anybody from the Ardent side of the family. By the way, Cyrax's real name is not Chance Wilkins. His real name is Patrick Finley, either Smith or Ardent.
So why Chance Wilkins?
Because he took the last name of Gordon Wilkins, who was married to his grandma for a short time. She named him Chance because she was giving him a chance on life. So, Artson, thank you. I never pronounce it right. Yes, it's cleidocranial. Hang on, dysplasia. Hang on, lighting up right here. Thank you, Serenity. That's the disease I was talking about.
CCD. Okay.
So that's.
Sally,
Go ahead.
She should have. I'm just saying, Sally. I understand Chance given a chance on life. That's really adorable, but you should have just put him out of his misery.
And that's the thing. He does. Thank you, Crayola. I was getting to that. Y'all are like speed running me through this shit. So.
Well, you were talking 15 minutes about guns, so yeah.
Well, someone started it, okay? So he also had a biological brother named Buddy.
Well, where the hell is he?
He is gone. Nobody will bother with him because he's off in a foster family.
Oh.
So it's actually gone through the Cyrax. Don't be sorry, Cruella. It's actually gone through the Cyrax community. Nobody is to reach out to Buddy. Leave him the fuck alone. He's never been any part to any of this shit. Well, he's never been part of any of it. Like he was adopted out when he was a baby. So he's never dealt with any part of this whole fucked situation.
That means, Carrie, don't go out and find him to interview him.
She won't do it anyway. He's not 15.
That's true.
Yeah, Carrie likes to call 15-year-olds and contact 15-year-olds in DMs of other people's kids. Fucking sicko. Wow, she's just as bad as Chance.
Right.
Well, Chance goes for 14. She goes for 15. Tomato.
Yeah.
So Buddy is gone. They didn't have to deal with that. Why? After Chance was born, Sally took Chance away from RuPaul and Connie because, well, neither one of them really should be raising a kid. And he was born after Buddy. Buddy is his older brother. When Buddy was born, Child Protection came in and took the baby. That's why how quickly he was gone.
Like, is he normal looking or
no one knows? That's what I'm saying. Okay. No one knows and nobody cares because they're not involved. So Buddy's gone. So Connie got pregnant like less than a month after she had sex or had Buddy. So they immediately had sex right afterward to get her pregnant again because apparently Ruth was like, well, fuck, they're going to take that one. We'll just make another one. And then way early popped out little Chancey with only one lung and a couple other, missing organs. So that's why he wheezes so much. He only has one lung. I think he only has one kidney too.
So why didn't CS take that one?
Because Sally took over. Sally took it.
Oh.
During that time, when it was after Chance was born, that's when RuPaul graped, with a G, a 14-year-old girl on a bike path and ended up going to jail for it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, and his response when interviewed by Schmeckelcat and Music Biz Marty, was that and I quote this. This is from RuPaul. He said that how many teenagers, 14-year-olds, do you know going around with double D breasts? And to which Schmeckelcat, I believe, said, what'd you do? Ask her bra size? Or something to that effect.
So, side note, I was the kind of kid that was very advancedly developed. I started at like 8. So by the time I was 14, I was kind of around there and still growing.
When I was in 10th grade, I dated a 9th grader. So she's a year younger than me. And she had huge boobs and she was skinny. Kids can develop. That's a thing. So that's kind of the White Bowser defense he had there, because White Bowser said the same thing about Chihuahua on a Monday. It's about a middle schooler with ginormous jugs. Gross.
That's why I hate toddlers and tiaras, because it's just, I hate it.
I hate all of that shit.
Oh, I hate it.
Actually, Red Feather, no, I did not have B cups. When I was in 10th grade, I was like 5'4" and maybe 90 pounds. I was scrawny as shit. I was a little guy. I was like the same height as Billy is now.
Sadly, I was 150 by the time I was in my freshman, and it wasn't even because of fatness. It was just because of my chest.
But
because they were just getting bigger, and unfortunately, it's because of my dad's side of the family. They were all very well developed women, so I get to deal with that.
See, this is another point. Grown women don't want to be treated that way on a bike path either. The fuck. So it runs in the family because it gets worse. Hold on, it gets worse. There's more. This is how deep this shit goes. I believe RuPaul was born from Sally when Sally was 14. So Grandpa also did that with a 14-year-old.
How is this family not in jail? Fuck.
It's suddenly,
I wish this Mountain Dew was alcohol.
Yeah, it's multi-generational.
Suddenly the Hills Have Eyes just went Jersey Shore. This is bullshit.
Yes, Sally was 14 when she married her husband, who was like 20 years or something. That's right, Red Feather. That's what I'm referring to.
I thought there were child bride laws.
Think about it. Sally's actually surprisingly older than me. And I think it was the state they were in. I think it was in Alaska. Right. They're not from Ohio. They moved to Ohio. So they're imports. So
let's see.
We're
1950s, 60s?
No, we're talking about the 80s. 80s, 90s. So you take the Sally has Chance. She met with Gordon. Gordon wanted an outdoorsy woman. Gordon was in the military. That's an important statement. He wasn't like fully active like he had like Chance claims. So he met her in Alaska thinking she's an outdoors woman. He wanted an outdoors woman. She came home with Chance without discussing, saying that she's adopted him. Gordon didn't want that kid. Gordon didn't want any kids. So they separated. He moved to Florida. Not with Sally, without Sally. He moved. Sally followed him to Florida. With Chance. With Chance to, and not in the same place. She didn't move in with him. She moved to Florida where he was. And was trying to have Gordon spend time with his son, quote unquote. Gordon kept saying, that ain't my kid. Eventually, that's when they eventually moved up to Ohio, where they are now. So all that shit happened. So that's all before the YouTube shit.
Did Gordon ever get a paternity test?
No, Gordon wouldn't need a paternity test. Gordon didn't get her pregnant. She adopted him. Gordon married Sally. Then Sally adopted Chance because Rupel and Connie couldn't take care of Chance. Okay, so yeah, he has nothing to do with him and wanted nothing to do with him. So Cyrax goes through school running the same shit that he has now. Okay, it's more like set in 1960s. That's accurate. So back then, 20 marrying a 14 would probably work in some states.
Not even 90s, you bastard.
Again, dude, you're trying to pull a lot of information from one head. So chill. Doing the best I can. My dates are always screwed up. I do the best I can, but I'm trying to put down a timeline of as shit happened. So now he's in school. He's in school. He got bullied in school a lot.
Obviously.
He met Blind Billy. So Blind Billy, like the show opener song, Blind Billy was his friend. And one night they had power out. This is going by Chance's stories. There was a power outage on their street, and he went to Billy's house to spend the night there because for whatever reason, Billy had power, Chance did not. And then, according to Chance, Billy jumped him. Chance is a pathological liar, so you can't really believe him. And that was Billy pulling a prison job on Cyrax. The actuality of the situation, because of how Billy stated it, and it was all, Billy wasn't lying. Just the way he talked about it. He was grossed out as he was talking about it. It was traumatic. You could tell it was traumatic for him. When Cyrax talked about it, he was laughing about it.
How old was he when this happened?
I believe Billy was 17. He was under 18. And at this point, Chance would have been over 18 because Chance, he didn't graduate high school until he was like in his mid-20s. Billy was 15, 16. Thank you, Buttwormy. And I believe Chance was like, 21, 22, Buttworm? If I'm remembering that correctly. And Chance was 20. Thank you. So Rax was 22. I knew I was closer. Thank you, but so what actually happened was Chance discovered how Tootsie Pops work.
No.
On a blind kid.
Even if Blind Billy was gay, this is still so wrong. This is not okay. Hey, Carrie, this is how you present yourself as this is fucking wrong. You don't just fucking justify it. Good God.
And it was a wake-up call for Billy, metaphorically and literally.
I would imagine.
Like he was sleeping when it happened. So that would be non-consensual. Your
It's a good thing-
Alzheimer's is just showing. Griffin Doggo, one of my things I've always told everybody is I read my chat. So that's kind of what I'm also trying to deal with, which is good because some people are throwing up information that is helping me along because of all the numbers. So that happened. He got ejected from school for it. The way Rax told it was they expelled Cyrax to protect Cyrax and leave Billy in that school. Does that make sense if Billy was the one who was the aggressor?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm glad that the school kind of took action and be like, hey, Cyrax was the aggressor. We're not going to have him in our school anymore.
Right, but
So-
he was trying to sell it the opposite direction. Cyrax was saying that they kicked him out to protect Cyrax.
I
Not
highly
to,
fucking doubt that.
not to protect Billy, but to protect Cyrax.
Fuck that.
Right? So, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Taser? Jesus Christ. What'd you put in?
So
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, the 80s was when the Shocker was a supervillain. Yeah, I know. Now it's something completely different. Fucker, stop distracting me. So
so
that was all pulled out of him, giggity, during the Tangerine Cat saga. All of the Blind Billy shit.
okay.
Okay, so that's a jump ahead. But that I had to bring that up because that all happened before Cyrax hit the internet.
How did he even start his internet thing?
He started by doing AMV videos. I hate the fact that I know what an AMV is because of that fucked up side of the universe. AMV is anime music
video. I know
Yes.
what they are. Some of them are
So-
really good.
and he started out doing that. His were apparently trash. And then he started doing his own music because he thought he could play music. Back then, he started dating Candle through internet. Candle Smith is a nut job to her own right. She actually claimed she was a werewolf and all this other shit. Weirdo.
Oh
But-
gosh, she's one of
One of the things she said was when they broke up is do not let this guy around your kids. He was ringing
He did
down for more mayo on a video call while her kids were on the call.
no.
So she had already
Oh.
called him out as a PDF. And he wouldn't leave her alone. He called her landlord, called her work, called her mom, and she like faked her death. That's where Music Biz Marty got involved and started showing up because he heard about this because Jamie Nicole, the girl he was dating, was a juggalo. And Cyrax just started sliding into the Juggalo universe at that point. She also moved. Thank you, Buttworm. Kendall also moved while
Okay,
she faked
good.
her death. So he heard about this guy who was so fucked up that his girlfriend would rather fake her own death than deal with him. And back then, he said it all the time. And I'm willing to believe it because the story never changed. Back then, there were 3 people watching Cyrax, and he was 2 of them.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And so he just started fucking with them by like getting the Bender Boys involved and creating fake contracts and shit to get his music out and shit. Just fucking with this guy. Not like hardcore fucking with him because they didn't know about the PDF thing yet. And the Jamie Nicole
Right.
thing hadn't gone on yet.
So this
Mean Gene, I'm
was
getting
Kendall-
there. We're going by timeline as best I can.
was Candle the same woman that Cyrax tried to get a hit out on?
No,
Okay.
that would be Kate. Did she? He also did the Candle thing, but you're talking years down the road, like closer to now.
Gotcha.
So now then you enter Courtney Knight started getting involved. The Bender boys started getting involved. His name was actually stolen. It wasn't Cyrax. It was Shadow. Yes, Marty started out as a boxing manager. I remember when he used to do that voice. It was fucking hysterical. He would mimic Rocky's coach, the Paulie.
Yeah.
He would or the old guy. He would mimic him when he's talking to Chance all the time. So fast forward. Yeah, he was Shadow Blade, and then he worked with Scrubolo, and he actually stole the name Cyrax from one of the albums that Scrubolo was making. And I miss it when actually trolled him. He was so much happier when he was just trolling. The PDF thing didn't come out till like recently, a few years ago. So it wasn't before the PDF thing. He had so much more wrong with him. So during the Jamie Nicole series, Heather number 2 showed up. I didn't bother bringing up Heather 1 because it's really not worth it. Okay. For what we're talking about, because nothing really happened other than pissing off the Juggalos. So it's kind of a moot. Heather 2 showed up, and we just call her Heather. 2021 it came out. Yeah. So 5 years ago. Heather 2 showed up, moved in there away from her child. Thanks, Billy. I appreciate it. You're still short and fat. And poor. Go buy a keyboard. Oh, wait, you can't. So, keyboard boy. So, she moved in with Sally and Billy, or I'm sorry, it got Billy up there. Sally and Chance. And Heather 2 is the one that brought the bed bugs to the house. Thank you, Buttworm. I'm glad you're helping me out on this because I know all this shit. She's the one that brought the bed bugs.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just always there. So
you would assume so. The house is really not even changed. So while Heather's there was an altercation between Jamie Nicole and Heather and Cyrax. They were screaming at each other constantly. And don't bring up Juggalo John. I'll get to him. They were constantly bickering back and forth. Somebody local in the area named Juggalo John got in a beef with him during the Jamie Nicole spat between them. And they were supposed to meet up and fight. Well, they were supposed to go over to the lake and fight by the rec hall down there. Well, Juggalo showed up. They did not. Oh. And in fact, they called the cops on Juggalo John.
What? For what?
Yes. They're cop callers. They also called the cops on Jamie Nicole. And said that, she was neglecting her children. It was, and the kids were still dressed up for when they went out. Cause I think it was one of the kids' birthdays. They were still dressed up and everything. PD. Well, no, this was over in Jamie Nicole's town. They called the cops on Jamie Nicole, and they're over by Chicago area.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, they claimed that John never showed up when John did show up, because John even showed, and you could see police cars on the video, and they popped out in another parking lot and saying that Juggalo wasn't there. So it all blew up to just be just bullshit. And they called the cops. So now they're known as cop callers, especially after what they did to Jamie Nicole. Well, during all this fighting, people are saying, hey, Heather, you kind of need to get out there. You got your own kid down in Alabama. You should go down. You should be with your kid. Or Mississippi, one of the two. I don't know. It's a white trashy state. So at one point they got in a fight, and Chance punches the door because he's so pissed because Heather told him to shut up because she was trying to talk to Jamie Nicole. And then
Chance actually knows how to punch.
Not really, but
I'm trying to imagine it. It's like it was more like a bitch slap, probably.
It was one of those ones where you like put your elbow in front of you and just do a little circle.
Yeah,
little tiny like rabbit punch kind of deal. like you would do with a speed bag, but with a lot less energy.
And I'm okay, Cruella Deville. I've gotten trauma dumped a lot of things, especially with the Shantyverse. So this is not my first rodeo.
So then everybody was concerned that Heather might be in an abusive relationship. During that time, he actually got physical with her, and his response was that he blacked out because he was so mad because she wouldn't let him go out and take a walk. So she was keeping him in the room, is what his claim was.
I have my
right. So eventually Heather just dipped, got the fuck out of Dodge.
Did
she never had her kid.
Ever there?
No, she left her kid. That's a whole nother saga that really doesn't deal a whole lot with Chance, but kind of does. It's really not so important.
Okay. So never really interacted with the child.
Right. And now during that time while he was with Heather, do you remember someone named oh my god, she was with the Ice Poseidon. She had a fucked up name.
Was she the one with the hook?
No, she was she was with Ice Poseidon. Anyway, like Jamie and her friend actually showed like text messages of Chance sending his dick out to this girl while he's with Heather. Gucci. Thank you. Cruella and Mean Gene. Yes, it was Gucci's. Who apparently smells like Fritos. Don't ask me how I know. I just watched too much of that shit back then.
She wasn't underage though, was she?
No, she was not. She wasn't underage. Well, I'll don't worry. I'll let you know when it's underage. So they were like, "Hey, he's sending his dick out to people," and she's like, "Whatever." Fun fact: type in Heather Cyrax kiss. It's funny. He actually kisses her and she gags.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, yes. I think it was BGTV that was showing that, or no, it wasn't BGTV. It was the Geek Room. They showed that, and I fucking died laughing because I could tell she threw up in her mouth.
Yes, she was physically ill. So that happened during the Heather series. So Heather's gone. Boom. Mm-hmm. He's had many catfish. The kiss of death. Yes, thank you. We'll fast forward through. So we'll get up to the book when he met Tangerine Cat. Are there others? Yes. We'll talk about Tangerine Cat and Strawberry Sunshine here in a second in consecutive order because Strawberry showed up after Tangerine. It's a regular fruit salad, as Tangerine said. Met Tangerine. Tangerine brought up that her midget little brother was penetrated by their family dog. There's a point to that. That's when he started talking about Blind Billy.
Okay.
So that's how the Blind Billy story came out. And all these recordings, Chance doesn't sound traumatized at all. He's laughing throughout it. By the way, Tangerine's little brother doesn't exist. We'll cover that.
Okay. There was, I think we missed a couple of questions, but one of them was, how long have the bed bugs been there and have they been eradicated yet?
No, they're not eradicated. If you look in some of the more recent videos, the giant yellow jug in his closet is bed bug spray.
Gotcha.
So no, the bed bugs aren't gone. One of the chicks that he dated actually said that he had told her that the bed bugs will actually crawl on his plate and he squishes them because they smell funny.
Gotcha. Okay. Which girl was the one that had the hook?
That was Bionic Abby. Lost her now by Cyrax, lost her arm when she tried to commit suicide, sewer slide, on the railroad tracks and changed her mind last minute.
So
that's Bionic Abby.
So if the bed bug's been there since 2021, so that's close to 5 years now, isn't it?
A little over 5 years. 2021 was when it came out about him being a PDF.
Gotcha.
The 2021 is the introduction to Mass Troll Mafia, Kate Peter. So ever since Heather 2 is when he had the bed bugs.
Gotcha.
Her family hated Chance. Absolutely.
Uh,
he had
he
two
said-
girlfriends with one arm. He did.
Matt C said, did Kira have one arm too?
I don't know. I didn't follow Kira too much because, I mean, while it was fun, it was like it. Cruella can probably back me up on this. A lot of these girlfriends follow the same pattern, so yes. Buttworm says yes. Kira had one arm. I know she's apparently in jail right now for a fictional thing that she did.
And this is just my personal question. How is he getting these girls?
Because they're easy. All you have to do is start talking to them. You could show up and start talking to Chance, and you would be his girlfriend. If I started talking to him like I liked him, which Cruella can tell you, Mean Gene can tell you, anyone who dealt with me will tell you, I can't be nice to someone I think is an other piece of shit. I can't do it. But if I was to talk nice to Chance, he would start calling me his brother and that he's known me for years.
Ugh.
That's how he rolls.
Like
he's in jail for armed robbery. That would be fantastic if they did that.
so.
Kira was a meth head with a kid who's in jail again with one arm too. Thank you.
So this is just hypothetical. If I were to ever actually talk to him with, you know how I am, my voice and everything, he's not going to be one of those that just instantly falls in love, does he?
Yes. And if it's through text, if it's through text, if he thinks for 1 second you are going to date him, and within 5 hours you'll have a mushroom on your phone.
And yes, I have seen the infected teen. Thank you, Shani's bucket.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's how desperate he is to have a girlfriend. But here's his mentality. He thinks whatever girl he's going to get with is going to pay for him and take care of him the same way that Sally does, and probably move in with him and Sally.
No, absolutely not.
But that's his mentality. He thinks that's okay. Like when you were a child, like when you were 8, 9 years old and you saw a girl you like, you're like, yeah, we can get married and you can live with me and my parents. He's still in that fucking mindset.
Yes or no? Do you like me? Yes or no? Okay, we're dating now.
Yes, that's exactly how it is.
Shut up, Matsy. I am not even looking at my Discord right now. I am too afraid.
So the Tangerine Cat thing came out. We found out about Blind Billy. Fucking gross. And then Tangerine Cat went away. There are theories that Tangerine Cat was actually sick and passed away. There's also theories that she just disappeared and just didn't want to be part of that shit anymore. In comes while she was being phased out, Strawberry Sunshine came out, who was an OnlyFans girl.
No.
She was actually, not trashy. She didn't look like a mongoloid. Let's go with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the stylist thing happened, when he held a stylist to his neck and said, do you really want me to do this? Do you really want me to do it? And they found out it was a stylist. So he was threatening self-deactivation with a rubber-tipped stylus because he was found out while he was with Strawberry Sunshine that he was sending his peen out to a mentally disabled trans woman.
No.
When I say mentally, I'm talking Down syndrome.
No. Wait, what was he gonna do? Why the stylus? What did you think was gonna happen with the stylus? Was he trying to kill himself with the stylus? Like,
It gets worse. Like if we had like high def, there might have been a brown dot on his neck where he was holding the stylus.
oh, so he did a shanny with a plastic fork. Or not a plastic fork, plastic knife. Or she would punch her wrists.
No, that I'm trying to tell you that the stylist was performing a colonoscopy earlier that day. And he licked it. Oh, Buttworm, I didn't even have to read it because I was there for that. Yeah, and then he shamed her for doing OnlyFans even after he agreed to do the OnlyFans together with her. Thank you for posting that. I appreciate you. I'm not going to get too much into the like all of the shit. I'm just trying to focus on Cyrax as much as I can, because if I go into all the girlfriends, we will be here until I have to go to work tomorrow morning. And we're already where
we don't love you that much.
We're already at an hour and a half, and y'all know I don't like going more than that, but we're gonna stick through this as much as we can. So Strawberry Sunshine broke up with him. He did the stylus against his neck shit. By the way, if you want to hear more shit, they'll make you cringe. That stylus has also been in the peen hole as well as a fidget spinner. You're welcome. So
dick that small to fit through a hole of a fidget spinner?
Apparently it can stretch. I don't know. I won't look it up. I try not to think about it. There's also a forgotten video that was passed around in the Cyrax universe for a very short time, and it has disappeared to time, of him trying to consummate a union with a hot pocket.
I mean, I've heard some guys do with like cantaloupe and.
No, this was a hot pocket.
I know, and
I know it's called Sounding Joshua. I try to dance around this shit as much as possible. And yes, there was also pepperoni. He was jerking with pepperoni, kind of like, yeah.
So was the hot pocket frozen in the middle?
Oh no, it was probably warm. I mean, at least got up to 98 degrees at some point. You want to keep going with this? I will gross you the fuck out. And I know you just hate.
No, I mean, I didn't even finish my pizza when we started talking about this.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, and here you were excited to find out more about Cyrax. There's also his previous dogs, Rip. His new dog, he is apparently not allowed to be in the same room with.
No. Did he
it's we don't have full confirmation that something happened with the dog. We just know that the dog is not allowed to be in the same room with him. Honestly,
that's confirmation enough to be. I mean, let's be frank.
What are you gonna pick? Peen pockets. Thank you, Buttworm. That's fantastic. So yeah, that happened. He also has lived in the basement before. He was an attic dweller. He was a cellar dweller. Before the attic goblin, he was a cellar dweller. He lived in the basement. He slept on a pile of clothes, not even a mattress. The dog was so scared of him, he bit his face. Thank you, Cruella.
That dog needs to get a rabies shot just in case.
Shanny Go Dump the Bucket says the dog whines every time Chance is around. That's probably why he's not there. Rip Bandit. Bandit was the old dog. And by the time Bandit was old, they said that they were starving him. I think the dog was just old as shit, and he was emaciated because of how old he was. But it's back and forth that he was either really old or they were starving him.
I'm just gonna say this now, Matt C. If you love me, please just compensate me for this because I'm gonna need money for therapy.
Yeah. I don't know. You'll turn out fine like me. I'm perfectly fine. Get the fuck off my lawn. There's nothing wrong with me. So
No, I don't want to see the video.
So
Okay, at the end of the stream, or towards the end, I'll watch it and you'll get a full reaction.
that sounds like a fun time for everybody. Jamie Nicole, we did skip over when Jamie Nicole had passed. Jamie Nicole had passed after Heather had escaped. We're calling it exactly that. Heather escaped. By the way, not related to anything to Chance related. Heather is actually dead. She passed away from heart complications a few years ago. So
Heather 1 or Heather 2?
Heather 2. Heather 1 is in the ether. No one knows what happened to her. So Jamie Nicole passed away. Jamie fucking hated Cyrax.
I don't blame her.
Fucking hated Cyrax. And the day after she died, that little bastard asked Music Biz Marty for her nudes because Jamie would have wanted him to have them.
No,
because they were
I've heard about that story, and I heard that Marty was so pissed.
That's why, but that's why Marty has been. That's why Marty has been this hard for this long. That's until he passed away. That's why he went so hard. He at that point he fucking hated, and he still to his dying day fucking hated Cyrax. He wanted nothing but pain and suffering in that boy's life after that. Which totally
he did a beautiful job of it, honestly.
Well, it gets even worse because then Cyrax started accusing Marty of making her OD. She died from C19. He kept saying that and Cyrax kept saying that Marty gave her hot doses and she OD'd.
No, I get
telling her kids that too.
Passed away from OD, but no, I can't see Marty doing that.
No, and Marty wasn't like that. Marty, a lot of people don't know. Marty was actually, aside from his drug demons and drinking a lot, one of the things that it came out about after he passed away was he actually like did stuff for animal shelters and shit.
Yeah.
So that's he was actually a decent dude. He just fucking hated Cyrax. He was a decent dude for the most part. Did he have a demons? Yeah, everybody does. Am I a great guy? Fuck no. I'll tell you all day long. I'm a douche. I'm an asshole.
I'm a cunt.
Am I nice to people? Yes. Do I do things for charities and stuff? Yes. Will you ever hear me tell you about what they are? No. Why? Because it doesn't fucking involve you. I don't care. And Marty was a lot the same way. Nobody knew about that shit because he didn't talk about it. He just wanted to fuck up. He just wanted to fuck him up. And rightly so. Because not only did you ask for her nudes, now you're accusing Marty of killing her.
Yeah.
And her kids were catching wind of this shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, Marty had every reason to go hard on this motherfucker. And then Mass Hole Reports stumbled onto Chancey Poo. And she said it was purely, just kind of popped on and goes, oh, this guy's kind of weird. And then she's like, I think I'll fuck with him a little bit. Kate's a troll. That's what she does. And then she posed as a 14-year-old. And she had some help.
See, Carrie, this is the difference between Jules and Kate. Kate, I feel like when it comes to trolling, Jules is definitely the master of buddy trolling. Kate, fucking catfish troll through and through.
So, Moshi, I get that. And when I say charities, I'm like referring to like animal shelters and shit like that. So Kate goes after predators a lot. Kate has always had a hate for predators. And when she quote unquote dated him as Kate for a very short time, totally fucked with him. Said she was on heroin and that she's owned by Costco now. And she's going to get into a van with some stranger to take her home because she stole her old Civic to get a fix and shit like that. It was funny, but the way he acted, she got vibes from him, and she's like, "I've heard stories from the Candle Smith arc," and she decided to try a catfish to see how it would work. And Marty says he was hoping Chance wouldn't bite. Whether or not I believe that, but had it all recorded. She had a phone call recorded, but something fucking happened and the file got corrupted. But she had all the
Honestly, maybe for the best.
she had all the PK Peters, who still says he still says is a druggie who lost her kids multiple times, which aren't true. Yes, I know. I used to talk to Kate. So she had all the screenshots, and she actually did a video of the screenshots so you can see the order of the conversation, where she states that she has to get up for school in the morning, that kids, the kids call her ugly and she's a potato, she looks like a potato, this, that. And then he came out with a famous line, "I'm 30, but I look 14.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember BGTV going over that part.
Yes.
It was about 3-4 years ago, I think.
Yes. That's where, and then there's the your turn cutie. That's after he sent, because she said that all of her friends have lost their virginity. And then he responds with a winky face, "Your turn, cutie." And peen. So that's when she went to Marty, when it came out that, he wants to bone this fictional 14-year-old. She had, the phone call was actually used by one of the other members of the Discord who had a very young sounding voice. And the woman, I believe, was 27. Am I echoing?
No, you're good.
Okay, because Stengdahl's saying echo.
I mean, no, you're good. But no, I admit I get told a lot that I sound like younger than what I am. So when I heard her voice, I totally get her.
She had
the kid.
Well, the person that they had do it was a young woman in her 20s, but she could sound like a child. And they said things that a teenager at that time would be saying. And they brought up and on the text message, you can see where she brings up that her age is 14. And after the 14 is when the peen shot hits. He was trying to say that it was he was trying to say, "Don't worry, buttworm. The only time I will block is if people start throwing racist shit up in the chat." I played Blippi on my first video here, so I tolerate a lot of shit. Unless you're dropping slurs, I don't block anyone. And no doxing, please. I don't believe in doxing at all. Catfished him next with a big
also, Carrie, this is how we handle people who want to dox. This is how you do it. And we are not even doxing you, even though you doxed yourself so many goddamn times.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I trust Matt. You don't just block people because they disagree with you. If people disagree with me, I will look at what they say, and if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. Yeah, that's the other thing. She also Cyrax also claimed that Kate used her own kid. It was not her own kid. It was photos from a predator site. It's so he does everything he can to skate past that shit.
Right.
Yeah, Southern Harlot is
But-
working on shit. 007 was, I believe, is the same guy that was Wings 007. He was a great troll until he actually got on the same panel with Wings and totally choked. But if that's the same dude, I mean, I'm glad he's doing something and he's good at what he does. I just wish he would have had all his ducks in a row before he met Wings, because he got up there and I guess he didn't have his shit in front of him. So you're spelling out, what are you spelling out? Knight? Yeah, I think that's how Courtney Knight spells her name. It's like King Cobra also hated him. That's how bad this guy was.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's pretty fucked up if even Cobes.
Even Cobes fucking hates you. So, and there have been since the Kate ordeal, there have been 6, 7, 8. I mean, I'm losing count how many times he's been caught by catfish sexting 14-year-olds. It's like an ongoing thing. This guy is a fucking predator. And it's ongoing. So, and William put it out there before. Rip Cobes, fuck Rax. Exactly. William put it out there before. If you go and start buddy trolling and you're sending shit to him and you're being a friend to Cyrax, fuck you. William will find you. He said he will go after you. A lot of the Rax universe will go after them. And here's the fun part. The best friend Cyrax ever had was Music Biz Barty.
Right, because he was the one that was keeping those type of people away from him.
Well, not necessarily. He kind of curbed it. If he thought you were going too far, he'd stop you. You know, he wouldn't let shit get too out of hand. But once Marty passed away last year, that's when all this shit started hitting the fan. I mean, that's when they started going hardcore. Like, Music Biz Marty was not a gatekeeper. He was kind of, he helped smooth shit down so it wasn't so harsh. Like, the fucking, someone took an axe to his fucking cable box on the outside of his house. And from what I understand, it's happened 3 more times. That's why Cyrax hasn't been on. It's because people keep ripping the fucking internet connections on the outside of the house, ripping them off.
I would feel bad, but I don't. Like, yeah. I don't even feel any sympathy for this guy.
No, and nobody should. I'm not. I don't. There's very few people that I will say I want to see them suffer. This is one. Yeah, CVG's boots on the ground. Definitely. Yes, thank you.com. 5 times so far. Thank you. I couldn't remember the number. I thought it was like 3 or 4, but yeah, it's 5 times so far they've ripped that box off the side of his house. Like, they're not even fucking around anymore. Like, they're, drone strikes with jars of paint. And some people didn't get the joke, but the red paint on the roof, if you've ever had an app, I had one for a while because I wanted to see what kind of fucking weirdos live around me. There's an app where you can find out where sexual offenders live.
Yeah, and they
mark them with a red dot. Exactly. So they're marking his shit with a red dot.
Oh, that is fucking clever. I love that.
And then you have Aware of Myself. He showed up. He's the one that they swung a bat on. The Cyrax swung a bat on.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
Yeah,
TGR went over that.
Yeah, he pushed out. He's one of those frauditors, and he went and did this, and then he totally just choked. He kept talking about like doing mushrooms and shit, everything that to give the defense attorney plenty to work with to shut it down. And then he just didn't show up to court. So the charges were dropped. Yeah, AOM failed everybody. The best that pissed off Marty. Marty was first pissed off that he went there. And then he went there and didn't follow through. Made it even worse. And AOM paid for it too. The community fucking collapsed on him.
I will say the most funniest part though was, and Billy, I'm quoting Billy here, is when the protester ganged a protester because he was holding up a pervert sign.
Yep.
And the fucking next door neighbor
came and picked it up and started holding it. Yeah, his fucking neighbors hate him. His fucking neighbors hate him. And even the cops have told the landlord to just kick,
kick him out.
Chance. Just Chance. They can do that. Just evict Chance. Yeah. It's the Wild West of trolling right now. It is. They are ape shit right now. I'm enjoying watching it from the bleachers. So
Dot Comment said, what about shit Cinemas and them are doing to Bill?
I don't follow what they're doing with Bill right now. I listen to Cinemas once in a while, but Cinemas is like me unfiltered. Or not Cinemas, the other one. Not Cinemas. Cinemas isn't as bad as me. The guy that's on there all the time. He talks 10 times worse than me. God, I can't remember his name right now. He always has a link. Not a link, but Link from Zelda. Mm-hmm. Somebody's gonna pop up with his name here in a minute. Marks, yes, Marks the noob. Marks the noob. Dude, Marks the noob makes me sound like a very polite schoolboy.
Oh.
Yeah, he burns through accounts on YouTube, so it's hard to keep up with him. Let's see. Cinema sent a guy to Bill, and he beat the fuck out of him. Gave Bill like 7 stitches and other shit. I did not know that. I'm gonna have to look into that. I stopped listening to them probably about almost a year ago.
Cyrax's is
no. That's not Blind Bill. Bill, this is a different Bill, I believe. Wait, it is Blind Billy? You're shitting me. That's Blind Billy. They're fucking up.
Why are they? Why? What? Why?
I did not know that.
Why are they beating up Blind Billy?
No. Okay, no, it's not Blind Billy. It's a different Billy. Okay, it's the one Billy that plays the weird ass Bill Chapin. Yes, he has one eye and he plays the organ all the time. I was gonna say that I didn't think that was Blind Billy. I thought that was Bill Chapin, a different dude. Okay, it's not Blind. Thank you. God damn, I was gonna be really concerned.
I was gonna say, so who's Bill Chapin? Like, why are they beating him up? Is he a friend of Cyrax's or something?
No, he's a racist. He had a song called N-Word Island. And he's beefing with a short black dude out of Texas for a while. That's as much as I remember.
Well, if he's racist, I don't care.
He's a 47-year-old guy that is seeing impaired, and only has one eye. Yeah. That is sad. I did not know they went that far, but hell, we lost our biggest cow moderator when he passed away last year. As far as that particular corner of the cow universe, the Blind Billy, just not the Blind Billy. Thank you. Hooves is fucked. Oh, it's fucked. I thought you were saying I'm fucked. I'm like, what did I do? Yeah, it is fucked. I did not know about that. I'm probably going to have to look into that. Bill went to Jimmy's house and Jimmy pulled a gun on him. I do remember that. That was sometime last year. Jimmy is the black guy that's like really short and thinks he's a gangster.
Oh, okay. I mean,
and
again, he's a racist, so I can't really say if it's right or wrong or anything like that. But if
I don't think he's into children, so I don't know why we're going this hard on this guy. But I
Yeah, I
guess
was gonna say. I thought when you mean like racist, I thought he was also into kids too, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. But if he's
okay.
just a racist, bigoted asshole, that's like us going after Carrie and just beating the shit out of her. It's like
Well, okay, so Matt C's
kind of tendencies, but that's
Matt C is just saying what I was thinking was that Bill was harmless. He was fun to fuck with because he was good to get him to freak out and shit. But yeah, thanks.com. I didn't think he was a PDF either. His rages were fantastic. I didn't think he was a bad guy. I don't know why they would have somebody beat the shit out of him.
that is so weird.
That's like reserved for, if you want to pay someone to go beat the shit out of them, have it happen over at Lloyd Street. Fuck's sake, leave that guy alone. God damn.
Also, if you guys are going over to Lloyd Street, I don't know nothing. I've seen nothing.
I don't condone IRL. I will laugh at it. Just like the Geek Room says. But yeah, so that brings us up as far as the PDF stuff on this side. That brings you up to speed with the whole Chance being a PDF.
Gotcha.
So Mom Sally is actually grandma.
Of course.
Ed is boyfriend of Sally.
When did he come in? Like, was he
Ed?
always?
Ed's been around for 5 or 6 years, I think. He used to be just a handyman, the kind of guy who can't get a real job. Thank you, Cruel. I didn't think so, and somebody else had confirmed it. Bill Chapin, indeed, is not a PDF. By the way, quick fun fact. His uncle, Chance's uncle, Dead Gay Bill, which is what he was affectionately called by William. I'm sorry, not William. By Marty. And one of the jokes was that Billy used to go and work at the Glory Hole. My theory, and I think somebody confirmed it before, is that William Glory Hole is a direct insult to Chance. William Bill Glory Hole.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not as complex as the Marvel universe.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? I'm looking at, he just sent me pictures. Oh, God damn. They fucked him up. He's got a huge gash over his eye. God damn it. That ain't cool. Bill didn't deserve that shit. That's 1000% where William Glory Hole came from. I try not to say 100% on something if I have any doubt in my head, because, like I said, I will apologize if I get information wrong. I won't apologize for calling someone a retard. Right?
It's insane, and I don't know how long you wanted to go. Did you want to go 2 hours or 2.5? Because I did promise I would look at the video and people would get my reaction.
Oh, what video is it? Send me the video.
One that Matt C sent me.
Send it to me and I'll play it too, so I know what you're looking at.
Are you sure?
I'll go with you on this. Yeah, I've probably already seen it. Like I said, I as Bane said, I was born of this. So
one that Matt C sent. Let's see who's. I do believe that's the one.
I'll suffer with you.
Okay.
Okay, I know which one that is.
Okay, so it's viewable for YouTube?
No.
Oh. Okay. So
no, you just go ahead and hit. I know which one you're looking at, so
okay.
Go ahead and hit play.
Okay. I'm gonna do it from my phone.
Go ahead. Don't worry. It's not something you're gonna go to jail for. Although you'll feel like it.
What the fuck?
Yep. You can blame Matt C for that. How you feeling? I bet you don't want a Twinkie right now, or any ice cream.
Yeah, I was gonna get a drumstick. Now I think I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay. To anybody who showed up, who's new here and subbed up, I am going to disappoint you. If you check my videos, I don't go live very often. I go live when I'm feeling frisky and I want to shit on someone. I went live this time. I went live this time because we were going to shit on Carrie, and then, like I said, I've been watching and listening to a lot of Cyrax shit, and I've heard a lot of shit that wasn't accurate, or timelines are wrong, and I'm just trying to help. People understand what's happening, because there are a lot of people that are starting to cover this just to catch the clout, and they don't actually know what they're covering. Sound familiar, Carrie? That's what you do a lot, is you don't actually look into the shit or know what you're talking about. And there's a lot of people. Oh, William is on a fucking warpath. See, there's a very few people I'm worried about pissing off. William Gloryhole is definitely one of them, ones I do not want to piss off.
You sure you want their help, Carrie? You sure you want to contact them and be like, hey, you should check out 21? Yeah, do it. Do it, lady. I dare you. And then when that happens, and all you can do is just blame yourself, I'm just going to sit back and fucking laugh at you because of how stupid you are. They're going to find out what you did with Shanny's kids. They're going to find out what you actually have done in the past. And you put yourself out there.
And here's the fun part, Carrie. Even though you've probably deleted the messages and stuff, you already put a video out with them on there. They have the screenshots because Kiwi Farms has the screenshots. All your shit's out there. So all this shit you're trying to retcon and say you didn't do it, you didn't say, you didn't write it, you didn't call, you didn't DM and voice message a 15-year-old fucking kid. Shit's out there. And the best part is your own
podcast too.
Yeah, your own husband dry snitching on you, which is fucking chef's kiss. Enjoy, Carrie. Enjoy.
It's going to be beautiful. We should cover that when that happens. Are you in the mood for it? I'm so
if the shit happens, yes, we will definitely do a Sunday Live, and we will go over the Tetris Teeth Fire. So I don't really have a song to go out on. I was going to use my intro song to go out on, but we did it for the intro, and that's just poor show quality for me to just do that. So
yeah, and unfortunately, guys, I do not have a channel, but you can always find me on either here, BGTVs, or the Geek Room. I make super chats, and I usually either gross them out, or apparently I've been told I should be kicked out, and that's hilarious.
Yeah, so me and Yami get along well because, as Yato put it once, we terrorize through monetary means. I will send you cash apps and super chats just to either make you mad or gross you out. More likely gross you out because it's fun. So all y'all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna dip out. Have a good Sunday. Hope your Mondays are decent. And remember, don't talk to pedos. Don't talk to children, Carrie.
Not that hard.
Do not do anything that makes the goblin feel happy. So we're gonna dip. Let's see, play the